Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, I'm checking out Young Justice Outsiders Season 3, Episode 20, entitled Quiet Conversations. Interesting title for sure. Now, after this episode, we have 6 more episodes, and then we're done with Season 3, but thankfully, we have a Season 4, so this is great. And they're currently in the writing process of writing Season 4. Now, I usually don't try to look into seeing what happens throughout the day when I'm on Twitter or whatever, whenever I'm on break at work or whatever, seeing how the Young Justice episode that drops, like how it's going over with fans. But I saw someone retweet a tweet about today's episode saying this episode was great in terms of character moments. That got me really excited, because for me, at the end of the day, Young Justice is about these amazing characters and the stories they tell. I mean, the action can be great, and, you know, the new characters they introduce can be great. But at the end of the day, just give me some great storytelling, give me some good action, give me some great heartwarming moments, and give me some intense drama. And that's all I'm asking for. Because the first 2 seasons of this show, not including Season 3, the first 2 seasons before they got canceled, to me is some of the best DC animated storytelling that I've seen come from DC in general. I mean, I just love what they did with the first 2 seasons, and the fact that it took us so long to get a Season 3 sucks, but we did get it, and we're currently in the process of watching it. That's why I'm dedicating myself to watching this show specifically, because I was campaigning for this show to return, and so now it's back. I'm dedicating myself to doing these videos and checking out the show and reacting and sharing the love that I have for this show with everybody else. But I'm really enjoying Season 3 overall. I mean, that's like a broken record, but I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to see what they do, whether we focus on Outsiders, whether we focus on other characters. It doesn't really matter to me. Just give me a damn good episode. That's all I ask for at the end of the day from Young Justice. So here we go, guys. Season 3, Episode 20, Quiet Conversations. Let's go.
Stone. Victor, it's me. How did you get
Right away.
Does that matter? Does it matter? I didn't want to start the new year without my son in my life. Meaning
Oh. What?
I guess Father Box isn't done with me. If it can't take my mind, it'll transform my whole body.
Whoa.
Nothing but a walking, talking Father Box. Doesn't feel that way.
It shouldn't. Your condition is anything but stable.
Guys, this is Dreamer of the Forever People of New Genesis.
Okay.
We might need her help to figure Vic out.
New god Metron. He invented mother boxes, father boxes, and boom tubes, among other things. His Mobius chair is the only thing with a powerful... What's going on?
Violet Harper / Halo is gone.
Thank you. Sorry. Don't try to find me. V.
But that means they're going to.
Something's been
You say,
troubling
don't try to find me.
I tried to get her to talk to me, but I must return to New Genesis. Hold your ears, Earthlings. Also,
Earthlings.
Bear struck Metron.
Mother Box, please take us to Metron.
That's easy.
Y'all giving me a headache. No more boom tubes in the house.
No more.
Be careful.
Oh, shit.
Merhaban, Ami.
Okay. That's where she went.
You are very brave.
Recognized. Unnamed. Meditate. A4.
Recognized. Oh.
27.
About to say, people were speculating that he was gonna, since she's a special meta, that we're gonna have to do something different with her.
We are both speaking Atlantean.
But I do not speak Atlantean. Wait. I can talk. And you can understand me.
There's a theory that they're gonna get together, both of them. I can see it.
And more importantly,
I knew it! You wouldn't talk to me, so I asked Dr. Irons for a favor. Please, Victor, you are my son. I had to see you. Had to help you. But not listen to me! What happened? Victor!
Oh my god. Jesus, and we're back to this. That is cool.
Now where are we? In the thick of it! Take cover!
What the hell? Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. He's trying. Woo! Kicking ass. Oh, shit. Come on. Oh, there you go. Teamwork. Yeah. Hey, Cal.
What are you doing here?
Well.
I'm glad to see you.
Aw, hug.
We'll get him next time. There will be no next time. The mineral taken here was the final element Desaad and Granny required for their device.
What?
Whoa, Granny. Hey, I know this is a weird time to ask, but would you be my best man? Of course. Wait, what? 1.5 Kryptonians. Okay, that's great. But we have a friend back on Earth, a human, who's being eaten alive by Father Box tech. I see. Yes. I must return with you.
Okay.
Great.
That was simple enough, right? Oh, so she tells her.
Allow me to. You never did tell us your name.
No. And I will not now. Why did you stop being Aquaman?
Ruling Atlantis is more than enough responsibility for any one person. It was
It's true.
always my intent for Calderon to become the Aquaman when he was ready.
You found your sister, and the work the two of you have done together as heroes, well...
Well, Tara. Just boom.
Who are you?
Well,
Stone is Victor's father. Before
there you go.
seen Victor looking at pictures of Victor and Silas Stone.
Metron. He can save Vic. There has been a misunderstanding. I am not here to save this Vic.
what?
I am here to watch him die.
What?
I have never seen a Father Box completely override an organic system. You dare, mortal? I am you God. To me, you are
He dares.
0.5 of nothing. Put Vic in the chair! Hurry!
Damn.
I think you are the one who is unhappy. I know you lied to King Orin. I do not know what the lie was about. You think lying makes you a bad man. But I have
Well,
known
lying is
men,
bad.
And bad men do not feel bad when they lie.
That's true too.
Let's talk about the gun. That was Violet's gun. She was the one caught with it. Let's say it was.
Deleted
Violet's
therapy
gun.
sessions.
Her dad hates us.
So that's what we were getting to. Okay.
I thought my disappearance might make you broken, so I came here to fix you.
Why are you speaking in English? And so oddly. Mother Box, tell the chair to save Vic!
Okay. Okay. So he's back to himself.
But you mentioned Granny earlier. Is your Granny the same as our Gretchen Good? No. And yes.
Good way to be non-specific. Come on, it's the same person.
I do not understand much of what you have told us, but I do
It's a lot.
understand you came here trying to give us a gift.
Yes.
The only gift you could give. Are you forgiving this thing? Hush, Samad. I hope you find peace among your family.
Yeah. Hopefully they can fix her. Oh. Okay.
I received your message. Yes, I know my report is late, but
Uh-oh.
that's because I've nothing to report. It's been quiet here. Dull, even. Of course, late.
Is she starting to like it there? Or I can hear? I don't know. There you have it, guys. Another great episode of Young Justice, in my personal opinion. A lot of things to cover, a lot of things to discuss in this. First off, let's start with this first. The Father Box stuff with Cyborg, and of course they tied in with Silas, his dad, and their relationship. Starting off the episode, showing him, because I think he was absent in the last episode. He's been absent for a little bit, and he starts getting taken over. The Father Box is slowly, like, taking over his entire body, like basically becoming just Father Box. It's not there's no soul left. It's trying to just take over everything. And so essentially they're told that, hey, I think the Dreamer, interesting, told that you have to go and find this new god. The chair will fix it. The chair will. But then they find him. And by the way, holy crap, they land on that wall. That is fucking crazy. I think they showed that in Justice League, the animated show back in the day, I think. Or was that something else? Man, it's been a while, but damn. That was just really cool to see, just like because I don't know if we've seen that before. Because what I love about Young Justice is that there are so many things that they've covered on the show, so many things that they're tackling right now, and there's still so much more in the DC universe they can still tackle that they haven't yet. And so just seeing all these cool elements being brought in, like you don't know where you're going to go in each episode, but it was just really cool. And so they finally get to where he went with another father box. Or was it a mother box? No, mother box. God, there's so much things to keep up with. They run into Superman fighting parademons. That's pretty cool. And so they finally come across the new god. I forget his name. I forget how to pronounce his name, and I really forget his name too. So bear with me and don't kill me. You can let me know in the comments, but just don't murder me. And I'm guessing they're under this impression that when they talk to him, that he's not gonna say yes. He's gonna come and save, Cyborg. But once they told him what was occurring, he's like, I must come back with you. I'm thinking. And they're like, oh, this is easy. Not really. Because when they get him there, he's like, no, you misunderstand. I'm not here to save him. I'm here to observe the Father Box taking control. He's like, this has never happened that he knows of. So he is going to study it. Information is key. Information is very important. And so what's interesting is that Superboy just had to throw him. Black Lightning had to just strike him down, hold him down. And apparently that he could not fight back. Kind of weak. Okay. But we save Cyborg. And then he hugs his dad at the end, which is a good thing. But I'm glad that we had another centric Cyborg. I mean, there was a lot of things we focused on this episode, but I like the fact that one of the main focuses of the episode was Cyborg. Because I'm wanting him to eventually become more comfortable with his new life because he's still adjusting to it. I'm ready to see him become part of the Outsiders or whatever team that is. I'm excited. Some other bits that happened throughout this episode that we'll cover as well is that the new meta, which I think people are saying is their version of Earth 16 Dolphin, I think. Maybe I'm completely wrong about the name, but they said that it's basically it's their interpretation of a meta on Earth 16 that is just like Aquaman and Calder and all that kind of, Aquaman before Calder became Aquaman and Aqualad and all that kind of stuff. This is Dolphin. I think that's what the name people are phrasing. And I was saying, hey, maybe they're setting up, since she needs to have a special living arrangement because she can't be at the metahuman center. She has to live underwater. She can't breathe on land, essentially, for right now, unless they figure out some sort of tech for her. And they use magic for her able to speak Atlantean with Calder. And I was referencing, well, what if, because there's a lot of theories and stuff when they introduced her, I'm like, well, what if her and Calder end up together? No, he's just helping her out, and she's trying to figure out everything and trying to learn. We saw Arthur. That was awesome. Saw him for a little bit. But then we see him kissing I think Aqualad. Was it Aqualad? I think. Because he's now Aquaman. I think Gar. It was Gar, right? I think it was. I'm bad with names to begin with. Wait. God, so many fucking people on this show. But regardless, they just confirmed it. And I mean, I think he's been bisexual or gay in the comics, but they just confirmed Calder is now bi or gay in the show. Okay, cool. I didn't expect that kiss, but it happened, and there you go. Let's see. So, Halo tries to go and kind of give closure to the mother of the body that the mother box has taken over, essentially. And they didn't show any of her explaining the story, but when you think back on where she came from and the tech and how she's a human, but not really, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, it's a lot to take in. It is. And to see, I think it was her cousin freaking out like, "You demon, you monster!" And the mom just going, "I don't know how to process this." It's like, it's a lot to take in. And it really is a lot to take in. Tara went on the mission a little bit to try to find her with Artemis. They didn't do a lot in this episode. But Tara on the phone at the end, the very end, with Slade. Her demeanor and her facial expressions made me think maybe she's starting to like it here with these people. Because whenever you introduce Tara from the comics or in the show or whatever it is, especially with Judas Contract, the movie, or in Teen Titans, the show, the original animated version, or any iteration of Tara, it's never good news. And in this interpretation, they're doing the same thing with Deathstroke. It's not so much romantic. It's more of she's working under Deathstroke, and she's secretly working for him with the Young Justice, with the whoever. It just seems like with her facial expressions, she seemed to enjoy it. So maybe she'll flip on Deathstroke. Maybe that'll be the twist that they're going to go with this direction of Tara, is that they're going to make it to where they're still going to play out that she's working with Deathstroke, and we're seeing these phone conversations like that in the last scene. But then when we actually get to the big reveal that it turns out she told the team and she's been playing this off and they actually know, and it's a big flip on Deathstroke. That'd be interesting. But we'll see where they go with that. It was just cool to see a Superman for a couple seconds fighting some parademons. That's awesome. And they asked, Black Lightning also asked about Granny Goodness, saying, "You mentioned, like, is that the same person from our Earth? Like, the same person you're referencing, same person over here?" No. And yes. And the answer is yes, it's the same person. It's the same person. We only have 6 episodes left until the ending of season 3. And the way they're doing is the next couple weeks is going to be 1 episode. Then the final 3 episodes will be released at once. So that'll be exciting to see how I'm guessing the 3 last episodes are going to be so interconnected that you have to watch them back to back if you can. So that's why they're releasing them all at once. Because I feel like with them releasing the 3 episodes per week in the first half of the show before they take that break, some of it made sense why they did. Other times it was just more convenient for viewers to watch 3 episodes at a time, so they have time to watch 3 episodes in a week, or they just binge watch back to back to back. But yeah, I mean, I'm really digging this show. The only thing I didn't like about this episode in particular was, I understand the story concept of, you know, and they had a thing at the end there about abuse, and there's a phone number to call, basically, you know, domestic abuse and violence against kids and all that kind of stuff, and they're trying to tell a story. Was the Harper and Megan, you know, talks, aka what's the right word? I used the word earlier, therapy sessions. I understand the storytelling behind it. I understand why they were doing it, because it is an important issue to tackle. But I feel like it just wasn't necessary in this episode. I feel like it might have been made more sense in another episode, but in this one we had so much going on, and I felt like they were just throwing it in just to give extra time to the episode. But that's just me. I have nothing against the what they were trying to explore and trying to, you know, talk about these real life issues that happen to people in real life. But at the same time, I just feel like it didn't really add much to this episode in terms of character story. I mean, I feel like Megan could have been doing something else in the episode, but it tied into Halo overall, so I understand why they probably added it in for this moment to kind of see her life at home and everything, and just kind of adding it into the mix. But anyways, overall, really damn good episode. I'm excited to see where you go from here. There's a lot of things they could do, and I'm excited to see just how they end this season and where we go, and what we'll get to see in season 4, hopefully with whatever they tease at the end of the season. So there you have it, guys. That's my reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.